Alrighty, guys, this is part two. What I'm supposed to make my breakfast. What are you eating? I'm eating an egg sandwich. Yeah, boiled egg sandwich with onions, tomatoes, and ketchup. Let's see. Yeah, that's why Xanus will be the #1 brand, guys. The egg manager doesn't top notch. Well, yeah, I'm Yemen. #1 brand. Yeah. Yeah. So I've being a billionaire will be brand new to BJ. Yeah, Victoria Justice, even though she was rich in Hollywood, she doesn't know what it's like to have to be a multi-billionaire, right? That's brand new to her too, but she knows what it's like to be rich, though. So being rich is not brand new to BJ. Victoria Justice is rich; she's a multi-millionaire, but she doesn't know what it's like to be a multi-billionaire, though. That's the point, right? Yeah. Well, everything for me is brand new because I grew up poor my whole life. I worked minimum wage my whole life, right? So being rich to me, everything for me is brand new. Even traveling overseas, brand new to me. I've never been overseas. I've never been outside of North America. I've only been to the States, and I traveled to some places in Canada. That's it. Yeah, I've never been overseas. That's why once I fly to Tokyo, I'm like, yeah, BJ, this is my first time I've been overseas. I've never been overseas. No, I've never been overseas because the families are wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The families are so cheap, Ivan. The families are so cheap. We go on cheap vacations. We go to like Kingston and like Montreal and Toronto. They're fucking cheap. When they can easily afford to have me go to Uganda and everything. But I don't want to pay for it. I don't like them, yeah. Wearing nice clothes is also brand new to me too, right? Yeah. I've had some pretty nice clothes in my life, obviously, but not like high-end clothes. Like, yeah, VJ, yeah, Ivan, with the money you made off your book, we can now go to the mall and get our high-end clothes. Yeah, you finally get to look fly with me, Ivan. Yeah, I get to fly with VJ. I get to look fly with VJ, yeah. I'm sorry. I get to look fly with VJ. Amen. get to look fly with BJ, yeah. So like, the families are cheap, yeah. When it comes to me, the families are very cheap. They don't like me, obviously. Yeah, they're so cheap that even when they buy food, they buy like cheap ketchup brands. Like they can easily afford to get the Heinz ketchup brand. They buy like the cheaper brands because they're fucking cheap. They don't like me, man. Yeah, they have to act and hide the wealth. I told you the story like 2 weeks ago when I made my hamburger. My stepfather he took my hamburger out of the oven. I'm like, why'd you take my hamburger out of the oven? He's like, I even warm it in the microwave or grill it. You don't pay electricity bills here and all stuff. I'm like, look, man, the electricity bills that you're paying here is fucking chump change. And you're complaining about the electricity bill when it's fucking chump change. You're fucking multi-trillionaire. That's how wicked they are, Ivan. Yeah. You don't pay bills in the house, Ivan. Yeah, they're fucking greedy psychopaths. Yeah. That's how you know, Ivan, they're gonna dupe you if you sell. They have an envy. They're so envious. They don't like you immediately to the point whereby they even take money from me when I'm poor. When I'm poor, guys, they even take money from me. And sometimes they even take my food out of the oven because they say the electricity bill, it costs a lot of money for the electricity bill when they're fucking multi-trillionaires. This house is pocket change as gatekeepers. Yeah, the house I live in now is worth like $210,000. This house they bought for I think $130,000 in back in 2001. Now it's worth maybe $250,000. This house, which is chump change to the gatekeepers. They're just hiding their wealth, obviously. That's how you know why when they have an envy. They're greedy psychopaths. That's why God gave the keys away. They don't dupe you. You sell them, Ivan, they're going to dupe you and steal your money, man. That's why God gave you the keys. So the gates don't dupe you, Ivan. So, Sarah. Yeah, man. The gatekeepers are reprobate people. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go swimming. Go swimming today, yeah. I have to fix my seat again, man. My seat's still pretty good, but the bottom of it's a bit it cracked. It's a bit broken. As I paid like $100 for that seat, man. That was a good seat, and it breaks after 2 months. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. You're not going any higher than 55 million for Russell Crowe. No. 55 million is enough for Russell Crowe. That's enough. Even if he's worth like maybe 135, 140, I'm not going to go any higher than 55 because Maramis is a supporting character. He's not as major as some of the other characters. He's a supporting character, but he's pretty major, but he's not as major as some of the other characters. And it's 190, like, I don't know, $4 million for Russell Crowe. 106 in his Australian money is good enough for him. I'm not paying Russell Crowe any more than that if I choose him. It's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, Russell Crowe signs that master contract if I choose him. Yeah, sign a $100+ million deal, man. Master contract. 90 like 4 million Canadian deal. 100 like $5 million deal in his Australian money. Russell Crowe signed. He signed a $100 million deal. It's a master contract. Russell Crowe. Yeah. Yeah. Sarah. I think I might go cash my cans. Yeah, that way I can get a 20-pack of smokes. Then around 4, I'll get my 25-pack and my 6 beers. Yeah, I want to save my money, right? Yeah. Yeah. I was up, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. Stop being greedy, Sam. Everyone else that, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. Stop being greedy. Everyone else that, man. Everyone else that, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. Stop being greedy, Sam. Yeah, John's a greedy pig, man, yeah. Everyone else that, man. No, John, you get 10. Yeah, he's greedy, you know what I'm saying, yeah. Ivan's nothing. I'm like, look, man, John Mahiga's not worth $20 million, man. Don't hate John. I'm saying John's not worth $20 million. He gets his 10. I'm not paying me more than that, man. He signed like a 20, I don't know, a 20, like 24 million deal. It's a massive contract for John, right? Where's my calculator? Because the actors for my movie are gonna make like their $5 million in speaking for the world tour around there. So John gets 9.3 plus 10 plus 2 for the game plus 700,000. That's 22 million. He gets 5 million. Let's say he gets 5 million speaking. John Vegas on a 27 million deal, man. That's a huge deal for John. You know, I mean, that's a lot of money, man. Ivan, like, John told me, Ivan, I'm not even worth it. I know, John, but I want you to work harder for me. That's why I'm paying more money. Because John Vegas is only worth maybe 3, 4, 5 million for my movie. He signs like 26, 27 million deal, which is like a 13 million deal, 14 million deal in his pounds. So John Boyega signed like a 14 million deal in his pounds, which is equivalent to 27 million Canadian in the Canadian dollar, obviously. Massive contract for John. He's walking away like, I don't know, 7 point something million, 8 million is bank after taxes. Around there, right? 7 something million is bank after taxes. A lot of money for John Boyega. That's why he might be gone. Like, I don't know what's up, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. Stop being greedy. Some Sarah. Yeah. I don't know what's up, man. No, John, you get 10. I'm being serious, man. You're getting greedy. I'm not paying you more money. Don't hate me. Yeah. Some Sarah. Yeah. It's still one. John Vegas signs that master contract, yeah. His age, I'm asking to do it for John. John doesn't even make his Hollywood. Yeah, John makes his 2, 3, 4 in Hollywood. I signed him for like a 26, 27 million deal. It's a massive contract for John Vegas. Walk away like 8 million is back after taxes. Close to that, right? Yeah, it's a lot of money for John. Yeah. 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 Well, Yvonne George's agent me greedy. Yeah, Yvonne George agent might push for 7 million for Yvonne George. I'm like, no, Yvonne George is not worth that. He gets his 4 million. I'm not paying him more than 4. He's a B-list actor. He's not worth $7 million. I mean, it's nothing. I'm like, look, man, I have to watch for my budget. I'm not paying Yvonne George $7 million. He gets his 4 million. I can give him 5.5 million of the film profits. Yvonne George sounded like a 16, 17 million deal, man, with his speaking money. It's a huge deal. Before I said 12, but that I thought the actors would make $1 million. No, the actors are gonna make like they're 3, 4, 5, probably around 5 million speaking, man. If I speak at 80 places. So Von Joy signed like a 17 million deal. Around there, right? Yeah, so Von Joy gets 4 plus 5.5. That's 9.5 million. He gets $1.5 million. Yeah, 4 plus 5.5 plus 1.5. That's 11 million. He gets $250K for the speaking and $250K for the 250K for the promos. So that's 11.25. Obviously, if he gets 5, well, yeah, Von Joy sounds like a 16 something million deal. And he gets his full Canadian money because he's Canadian, right? So Von Joy is a lucky one. He's not affected by the rates because he lives in Canada, so he gets his $16 million in his Canadian money. $16 million after taxes is $9 million. His agent takes 10% of that. Yeah, Von Joy is walking away with about 8 something million is back after taxes, man. Yeah, man. He signed a massive deal. Yeah, that's why he's like, holy shit, man. You signed with like a 16, 17 million deal, but yeah, I'm not even worth it. Yeah, Von Joy is not worth a $6 million contract. I'm making sure I pay him a lot of money. That way he works hard for me and my county blows out the water. Gets paid. He made his like $8 million, man, after taxes. Because 16 million after taxes is like 9 million around there. 9.6 million around there. Yeah, 9.6 million. His agent takes 10% of that. Von Joy is walking with like 8.4 million in his bank after taxes. He signed a mega deal. That's why we shocked. He's like, holy shit, man. This is how much A-listers make now. Yeah, A-listers make like 16, 17 million for movie contracts. Von Joy signed like a 16.7 million deal. It's massive contract. He's walking with like 8.5 million in his bank, whatever it is, 4 million in his bank. Yeah. Peter's like, Ivan, man, you're fucking crazy, man. Like, Von Joy is not worth that, Ivan, man. He's like, being this actor. What is wrong with you, Ivan? Like, Peter, stop being greedy, man. It doesn't hurt to pay these guys more money the way they were harder for us, man. It's not fair that me, you, and BJ signed our mega deal and they're making peanuts, Peter. Yeah. Fine, Ivan, pay them. I'm just saying, man, they're ripping you off. Mike, Peter, man, my comedy's been in Hollywood. I want these actors to work harder for me. That way they destroy the role. We get a better movie. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yes, Peter. I'm sorry. Yeah. Von Joy can now get his high-end cars. He can get his Ferrari. He can get his $500,000, $600,000 Ferrari, Lamborghini. He can buy a house. He can either rent a high-end apartment or he can buy a condo, like a $2 million condo. He can afford it. And he'll get Rosen Hall. He'll be fine. Because after Von Joy does Xanus, he'll probably get like $2.5, $3 million offers in Hollywood for his movies. He can now bargain for more money because he's world famous. John Mayer can now bargain for maybe his 8, 9 now in Hollywood. 7, 8, 9 in Hollywood now because he's world. I launched their careers. They're worldwide. They're world famous. But I told you, even though they're going to be successful in Hollywood, or pretty successful in Hollywood, their careers are still signing attention. That's why all the singing stars are going to beg me to resign them. Because me and VJ are the main event, not them. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Who signed the biggest contract for Xanus, Ivan? If Russell Crowe's chosen, Russell Crowe is number one. He signed the biggest. He signed like his $100 million deal, Russell Crowe. But if Russell Crowe's not chosen, then the biggest contract will be Don Cheadle's and Ariana Grande and Idris Elba too. Those are like the top 3. And John Boyega also signed like a $27 million deal because he lives in London, England. he's affected by the rates, obviously, John Mega. There's $27 million in Canadian money is like 14 million in his pounds. Because pounds are worth a lot more than the Canadian dollar. Obviously. But John Mega signed a mega like 26, 27 million dollar deal for my movie. He signed a massive deal, John Mega. Yeah. That's why his agent gets greedy. I don't know that, but I'm like, no, John, you get 10 minutes. Stop being greedy. So I'm saying, you're actually pissing me off, John. I know you're greedy, John. I'm already overpaying you. I'm not gonna overpay you, John. Have you do like that, man? You're not worth $20 for my movie, John. You're getting greedy. It's a deal, money. I give you a deal, John. Stop being greedy, so I'm saying. Yeah. Ivan, there's a common perks. Yes, Avon, Jose, John May get the perks. Jimo Hansu, Dijimo Hansu, I just open all them. Eileen Percent, Aaron Grind, Yelman, they all get the perks. I'm sorry for the movie. How much you paid in Danielle Manette? I'll pay Danielle Manette like $3.5 million. I can give her $5.5 million of the royalties. Danielle Manette also signed like a $14 million deal, whatever it is, $15 million deal. She signed a mega deal too. All my Xanus are signed massive deals. You also have the speaking, which is out of $5 million speaking, man. Right? Yeah. I just want to kind of blow out the water, yeah. The speaking field deal is a huge deal. It's like a $5 million, 4.5 million deal for the actors and the Hollywood actors for speaking. Whereas me and VJ were making like our 50, 60, 70 million speaking. We signed a mega deal for speaking, me and VJ. Like worth tens of millions, me and VJ. Me and VJ take like, we make like 50, 60, 70 million dollars for speaking, man. Whereas the actors get a small piece of it, like $5 million of it they take. Yeah. That's like Peter Jackson who wants a British actor. Ivan, I got like $10 million of that for the speaking. I'm like, no, Peter, you got to equal amount of the actors. I'm not paying more money, man. I'm already paying you $1.6 billion. I'm not paying more money because I'm being greedy. Ivan, it's nothing. I'm like, Peter, I'm not giving you $10 million of my money, man. You get an equal amount of the actors for the world tour. I'm not paying more money, man. Stop being greedy, sir. Yeah. Why does Peter want to try to buy? Because he knows the speaking fee deal for my company is huge. Yeah, if Ivan travels, if we travel to like 80 places around the world, and Ivan's averaging like 1,500,000, 600K in speaking around there, who'll make his tens of millions. I want a bigger chunk of that. Peter might want $10 million of that, $12 million of that. I'm like, no, Peter, you get an equal amount of the actors. You don't make this in Hollywood. Where Comic Con, the actors make like 50, 75,000, 200K for Comic Con. For my company, they're making their millions in speaking. And it's a much crazier event than even Star Wars Celebration and Comic Con. You're looking at like venues of 20, 30, 40, 50,000 fans, man. It's something crazy for my world tour. Yeah. It's a crazy event, too. Yeah. So Von Georgia was separate deal. Yeah, he signed like a 16.3-4 million deal. He's like, holy shit. He's like, I'm not even worth this. Yeah, Von Georgia knows he's not worth $6 million. I'm willing to pay him that. That way he works hard for me. And that way my company's better in Hollywood. Because these Hollywood actors are the best of the best and they're now in my movie, they're going to make my movie better, their value goes up a little bit. That's why I'm paying them a bit more than what they make in Hollywood. And that way, if Von Georgia brags, yeah, man, Ivan's kind of out water. I signed like a 16-something million deal. Von Georgia, you're not even an A's actor. You made $60 million for Ivan for your movie contract for Xanus. Yeah, man. I got paid, man. Yeah, and that's why Von Georgia will destroy the role of Papari. Because I paid him the big bucks, right? You got paid, and he'll work hard for me. Von Georgia will never make $60 million in Hollywood. It's going to take him a while to make that, man. He has to build his brand name in the Hollywood industry for him to start making $60 million. Von Georgia. He's making that for the Xanus movie. It's a massive contract, yeah. Sorry. And once all the Hollywood actors' contracts are listed on my website, the whole world's like, holy shit, man. All of Ivan's Xanus are signed mega deals. Yeah, they all signed massive deals. Massive deals, man, yeah. I told you, even though these Hollywood actors sign mega deals, their deal is chump change compared to me videos. So my videos are making so much more money than them. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Even though we sign mega deals, man, it's peanuts compared to the kind of money IMVG are making. Yes, we're the boss, that's why we make way more than you. IMVG are making our tens of billions on the movie machine game, like an $80 billion deal, $100 billion deal. So compare the $100 billion IMVG, out of $90 billion IMVG make, to the 17 million these Hollywood actors are making. It's peanuts. I'm still making sure they get paid the way they work hard for me. Obviously, considering IMVG are going to make a lot of money, doesn't hurt to make sure the Hollywood actors get paid either. But if they get greedy, their agents get greedy, I'm not going to overpay them and have them do me. Get paid for what you're worth, guys. I'm not going to overpay you and have you do this, Sarah. Yeah, man. Yeah. 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 Alright, what about Timmy Chalamet? Timmy Chalamet, I'll have him compete with Yvonne Joji and Dev Patel for the role of Papyri, the farmer boy. Yeah, Timothy, I can pay him like $10.2 million for his base. You can give him $16 million of the film profits. That's a good deal for Timothy Chalamet, and he gets his. I can pay him $1.2 million for the merch, and he gets like $2.5 million for the game. The chances are, by the time I'm using Timothy Chalamet will be worth maybe his $40 million. He's worth $25 million now. By then he'll be bigger. He might be worth maybe $40 million, so you can pay him $10.2 million for his base, $16 million of the film profits, $2.5 million for the game, $1.2 million for the merch, and he gets $5 million speaking, and he gets $250K for the promos. So 10.2 plus 16 is 26.2 million, plus 1.2 for the merch, 27.4 million, and 250 for the promos. That's 27.65. I'll just say 27.6. And he gets, let's say, 5 million speaking. Timothy Chalamet signed a $32.6 million deal for the Xanus movie. That's a lot of money for Timothy, right? Which is like, what? Which is like, I don't know, a $22 million deal in his American money. Yeah. So Timothy Chalamet is walking with, I don't know, $10 million in his back after taxes for the movie. It's a lot of money for him. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. He makes like his 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in Hollywood. Timothy Chalamet. It's a massive contract. He's walking with like $10 million in the back after taxes. The agent's cut. A lot of money for Timothy Chalamet, right? Yeah. Massive contract for him. Yeah. But chances are I'm going to choose Yvonne Joji over Timothy Chalamet. I think he's better for the role. Excuse me, noise. Someone's cutting grass, guys. Yeah. Who do you think people would tell me to go for Papyri? Will probably tell me to go for Von George. I know Von George is better for the role. Even though Timothy Chalamet is a bigger actor, a bit more buzz. He's a better actor. I think Von George is better for the role. Yeah, I agree too, Peter. Von George is the best guy for the role for Papyri. But Peter might tell me to go for Russell Crowe though over Don Cheadle and Vigo. I can go for Russell Crowe, a bit more buzz for a movie. Or he might tell me to go for Vigo because he's biased. He worked with him on Lord of the Rings. Yeah. But my first choice is Don Cheadle. I think Don Cheadle's best for Aramis. But I might choose Russell Crowe and Vigo. I don't know. Vigo and Don Cheadle, I'll sign them to the same deal as Timothy Chalamet. They get 10.2 system of the profits. That's a good deal for Vigo and Don Cheadle. The same deal as Timothy Chalamet's deal, right? Whereas Russell Crowe, because he's a bigger A, so you have to pay him more money, the big bucks. The bigger bucks, obviously. He gets this $100 million deal, Russell Crowe. It's a good deal for him, right? Yeah, good deal for Russell Crowe, right? What about like $70 million for Russell Crowe? I'm like, no, guys, you're pissing me off. You're getting greedy. He gets 55. I'm not paying more money than that. He doesn't make that low. He signed a $100 million deal, guys. You guys are getting greedy. I mean, even though it's a lot of money, it's not the kind of money you're making, man. We want to make a chunk of that. Look, man, I'm not giving Russell Crowe $155 million from profits. That's good enough for him. He signed his 90 like $4 million Canadian deal, 100 like $5 million Australian dollar deal. That's a lot of money for Russell Crowe. I'm not paying more money. A $100 million deal is good enough for Russell Crowe. It doesn't make that Hollywood. That's a good deal for him, yeah. It's a deal. I can sign me up, yeah. Russell Crowe signs that contract if I choose him, yeah. I've over $1 million of the promos Russell Crowe. I'm like, guys, you're getting greedy. I'm not gonna pay Russell Crowe $1 million the promos. You guys are fucking greedy pigs, man. Yeah. That's $300K. Some sour. Yeah. Why do the agents want a bigger chunk of the pie? Because they know being beat, they're going to make our tens of billions in net profits for the movie merchant game. That's why they want a bigger cut of the pie. Because they know me and BJ's net profits for our movie merchant game is unlimited. It's tens of billions in profit, man. That's why the agents want a bigger cut of that. But they're greedy, yeah. But I'm not paying these guys more money, man. I'm not going to have you guys dupe me. I'm not going to overpay Russell Crowe and have him dupe me, man. $100 million is enough for him. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. He makes like his 15, 12, 20. Accept my deal and stop being greedy, guys. This is a deal, Ivan. Yeah. Holy shit, I'm in a $100 million deal. I was like, holy shit, man. You're company bulls, hello. I don't make this in Hollywood, I know. Does it come in perks? Does Russell Crowe get the perks? Yes, Russell Crowe gets the perks. Sarah? Yeah. 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 Excuse the noise, guys. Someone's cutting grass. Alright, this is a sick video, I know. Very enjoys the videos why he's so camel. So I'm king. I'm not making videos. I'm gonna keep saying that. Yeah. 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 Excuse the noise, guys. Yeah. There's no way Zane's will be better than the Rings. No, man. Zane's will be better than Peter Jackson on the Rings, guys. You'll see what I mean when I wrote a masterpiece. Yeah, man. And those Hollywood Zane stars are lucky. They're going to experience that success and fame with me and BJ, obviously, for the movie. Yeah. So, Sarah, before I show this guy over here, do not let Victoria just do let I'm in. She's going to keep seeing the guys. You have every right to get your girlfriend. Don't hate me, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, guys, I have to cut this video short because the guy is cutting the grass and can't hear me well, so this is good enough for my two-part video this morning. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Stay tuned. I'll make my go-through series I'll do in the afternoon tonight. Yeah. Or was it Monday? Yeah, Monday I will start my go-through series, guys. I'll do another doubleheader for you guys in the afternoon. This is Adam. I'm signing off. Peace, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Don't hate me. I'm saying peace out.